Welcome back to Trends and Friends, y'all. I'm here with Sue, and she is the president of the Lubbock Women's Club. Thank you so much for being on the show today.
Thank you.
I'm excited for what we have in store. So I want you first to tell our friends at home a lot about the Lubbock Women's Club.
Well, the Lubbock Women's Club is an entity at 2020 Broadway. It's been in service since 1945. It was developed to host a lot of different organizations in town. At that time, there was not a place for people to meet, and therefore we have about 45 participating clubs, and we also have a club itself of about 600 members.
Wow.
So this is the event that we're sponsoring, which is Voices of Service.
Yes, this is the big event.
And we are so excited and honored that this quartet of very talented and patriots who have this gift of song are coming to show us that even though you have military service and you have sustained wounds, both visible and invisible, that there is healing through music, and therefore they are here to share their gifts with us.
That is right. And for those who may not know or maybe recognize who the Voices of Service are, they are from America's Got Talent. So this is a big deal for you all.
It is. That we've had many outstanding speakers through the years, and some of those have included Barbara Bush and her granddaughter Barbara Bush. We've had a relative of Osama bin Laden's. We've had Captain Sully's, who was the pilot who landed on the Hudson, but you know, years.
Right, this is all within the work of
outstanding
it.
people and entertainers. But it's not just a concert.
That is right.
Because we hope that the participants, the people who come, will see that there's a story behind their song and their music, and it is to help us heal. And this is a time that our nation needs to heal. The veterans need to heal. Hopefully they will get a message.
That's right, and that's what they're all about. And like you said, this is just not a concert. Before this event, there's also going to be some dinner.
Yes, there's a dinner that begins at 6. The concert begins at 7. There will be questions that they will answer during their performance so that people can get to know them. They are, the dinner itself, of course, has a charge. If they just want to attend the concert, it's $25, and depending on where you sit in the room, it is at the Fraser Pavilion, but wherever they sit will determine the price of the ticket, and from $75 to $125 are the dinner tickets.
Right.
A fabulous dinner provided by the Fraser Pavilion that's on the Texas Tech campus, so it will be a wonderful night, highlighting the diversity and the excellence that are in our military and veteran communities. So
I agree.
We hope people will come.
Of course. And who's invited to attend, and where can they find out more information?
Anyone is invited to attend. People can buy a single ticket, or they can buy a table to honor veterans. I know some people are buying we've got businesses who are buying a whole table.
Wow.
And then inviting their veterans, the people that work for them, the people that use their business, and to honor them.
That is awesome. And is there one last piece of advice or anything else that you would like to tell our friends at
we
home?
would hope that everyone would show their patriotism and honor those veterans in our community. And, you know, those of us who've had parents or spouses who have served in the military really know how important it is to support these folks.
That is right. Well, thank you so much, and we appreciate it. And don't go anywhere just yet. We'll be back with more Trends and Friends.